Remember guys, I'm back with another review, and today we're gonna be talking about the AKM. So, the AKM, it's pretty much one of the hardest hitting assault rifles, or yeah, it's one of the hardest hitting assault rifles in the game. Because of its damage and quite a low recoil, which you don't get high damage and low recoil in that many guns. Technically none. Technically no gun should have very high damage paired with a very low recoil. The AKM just happens to be the exception to that rule. So yeah. So how hard of a how hard hitting are we actually talking? You might be wondering. Well, you may or may not know about gun cartridges, but you probably know that Russian weapons don't shoot the same cartridges as the rest of the world. Well, if you don't know, basically ammo is rated based on its dimensions, which are the two numbers. So basically, for example, the M41 and M16A3 and M16A4 and HK416 and like most of all rifles fire the same cartridge, which is 5 times 56. I mean 5.56 times 45mm NATO. That is the standard for I mean I guess it's the standard for it's the standard assault rifle cartridge, I'm guessing. Basically, the 5.56 weapons have a lower recoil than, let's say, I don't know, that AKs, for example. But there's some AKs that have a lower recoil than them. But they have 5.56 has more recoil than 9mm, for example. 9x9mm Parabellum, which is the SMG, the main SMG cartridge. MP5, I don't know, MP5, only under the MP5 family, well, most of it. I don't know, the K7, the Bison. Most SMGs fire 9mm. But other than that, well. So the AKs, I would say there's two types of AKs, which is old and new, sort of. Basically, there's the old AKs which shoot big cartridges and have a high recoil, which are the AKM, the AK-47, the RPK, and those fire a cartridge called 762 times 39, which is bigger than 5.56. Since it's bigger than 5.56 and it carries more energy, it obviously has more recoil than 5.56. 5.45 is smaller on the other hand, but whatever, let's not get into that. So basically, the AKM and AK-47 fired a different bullet than the M16 and M4. That's why their damage is so different. Let's if you look at the damages, for example, the average assault rifle starts at a 3-shot kill and drops down to a 5 or 6-shot kill. Normally 5 or 6. And then you look at the AKs and you think, wow, the M16 is weak. Because the M16 AC has 32 to 22 damage. 4 to 5 shot. This has 39 to 28 and the AK-47 has 41 to 30. Like, it's crazy how much damage this has. They're just beasts at dealing damage. And if you read that right, you would have realized that this thing is a 3 to 4 shot. Yeah. Forget about the Scar L, forget about the G30, the old G36, forget about the L85. These are the real 4-shot ranges. I'm obviously kidding. They've always been this strong. Is it that they were just not categorized as 4-shot ranges because they were such a they had such a high recoil before this update. I mean, the recoil didn't get changed. If it did, it just got worse. But what did get changed is the Romanian grip, which got buffed immensely. It went from completely useless to completely overpowered, depending on the gun, obviously. So you can see that it has, like, it doesn't make sense how low the recoil is for a gun that has like literally more, like a literally, like it's literally a copy of the Scar L, but it had a 3-shot and a bit less RPM. The RPM is always what tells them apart. I mean, on how it looks. Well, that was bad. I do have a default MP5. Please stop. Whatever. This will be the tank. I don't really care. Yeah. The RPM is always what tells them apart, basically. Basically, they are always like, you won't see as 800 RPM or 900 RPM Like, you won't see a 700 RPM AK that has 4-shot on-range capability. You literally won't find it because it doesn't exist. It would be just, they will have too high of a kick to be humanly manageable in real life. We can see quite a... We can see quite a brain that chat just trying to kick me. Whatever. And now they think I'm fly hacking. Well, what would I think about the AKM? Also another thing that you will notice about the AKs is their penetration. I mean, not anymore, because it got nerfed, but 2 updates ago, this thing would have, hear me out, 1.8 stats of penetration, which would go up to 2.7 if you were using armor piercing. Like, that was literally unfair. Like, this low of a recoil paired with a really high damage, and you can see that there's like 5 people on my team. And we're doing all the work. Doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, obviously we lost. But anyways, the AKM. One of the hardest hitting assault rifles in the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.